What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, 4th-division Mexican superstar boxer Mikey Garcia got a hard-fought victory over Jesse Vargas last night in his first fight with Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, and DAZN, and the DAZN platform, right? So Mikey Garcia got the victory. Hard-fought fight. I thought Mikey Garcia lost the first 4 rounds. I thought he lost round 6, and I thought he lost round 11 and 12. Nonetheless, Mikey Garcia got the victory, right? With that said, obviously everybody want to see what's next for Mikey Garcia. Is he going to stay on DAZN? Is he going to go back to Al Heyman and the PBC and Fox or Showtime? You know, what's Mikey Garcia's next move going to be? With that said, Mikey Garcia immediately after the fight returned to calling out unified welterweight superstar boxer Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr., who holds the WBC and the IBF titles. Mikey Garcia was outclassed by Errol Spence. You know, the fight wasn't even close. Mikey Garcia lost every single round. If you want to find a round to give it to him, maybe round 1, as Errol Spence was just trying to figure things out. That's a possibility. Other than that, he lost every single round. When Mikey Garcia was in the lower weight classes, there was speculations and talks of a possibility of him facing undefeated WBO welterweight superstar boxer Terence Crawford, who campaigned at that time in the lower weight classes with Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia stated that he didn't like the style of Terence Crawford. He said the movement, he didn't like the movement that Terence Crawford displays in his fights. So he wasn't excited about the possibility of facing Terence Crawford. Thus, the fight never came to fruition. With that said, now Mikey Garcia is looking to prove himself at the welterweight division, at the 147-pound division. I don't think he belongs there. Like I stated, I thought Jesse Vargas clearly won the first 4 rounds. I thought he won round 6. Round 5, he got hurt bad. Mikey Garcia dropped him. That was due to Jesse Vargas seemed to have gotten fatigued. He fatigued, and then Mikey Garcia, you can't fatigue and make mistakes against Mikey Garcia. It doesn't matter how big you are, and Mikey Garcia capitalized on it. Jesse Vargas never truly seemed to recover from that, and Mikey Garcia got the victory. But just what I saw being displayed in the ring and how I saw Mikey Garcia dealing with the size difference between himself and Jesse Vargas. And Jesse Vargas is a former two-time world champion, so he's nobody just walking apart. But with that said, Jesse Vargas, nobody's going to confuse Jesse Vargas with the upper echelon in the welterweight division. So, for Mikey Garcia to struggle with Jesse Vargas in the manner he did just shows me and proves to me that Mikey Garcia doesn't belong in the welterweight division, in my opinion. I just don't believe he belongs there. I believe Mikey Garcia needs to campaign at 140. But nonetheless, let's get to the point at hand. Mikey Garcia stated that he wanted Errol Spence. That's a long shot. And then he said that he wants the Manny Pacquiao fight, A-division Filipino superstar boxing legend and current WBA welterweight world champion Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao said that Mikey Garcia was a option, a possible opponent, and so that's a possibility, a strong possibility, might I add. But on the other hand, he said that if he can't get Manny Pacquiao, he wants the Terence Crawford fight. He said he's not going to run from Terence Crawford anymore. He said he's not going to avoid Terence Crawford. He wants all the champions, and he wants to prove that he belongs at the welterweight division. Manny Pacquiao wants Mikey Garcia wants to be a 5-division world champion, right? He's been a world champion at 26, 30, 35, and 40, 4 divisions. So now he wants to capture a title at 147, which seems hard-pressed because he already tried. There's only 4 major sanction bodies. There's the WBC, WBA, IBF, and WBO. He tried against Errol Spence. Errol Spence holds the WBC and the IBF, so those belts are out the question. That's the only reason he's throwing Errol Spence's name around, is because he wants to, capture a title, and Errol Spence holds 2 of those belts. Other than that, he wants to try his luck against Manny Pacquiao, who holds the WBA, and now he's saying if he can't get Manny Pacquiao, he's going to go the route of trying to attempt to beat Terence Bud Crawford, who's the WBO world champion. With that said, Mikey Garcia, I believe, has the monkey off his back, so to speak, quote unquote, by taking his loss already. So he's no longer worrying about protecting the O. Right now, he's just worrying about building his legacy and trying to capture a 5th world weight class. Something that a lot of Mexicans boxers haven't done. A lot of boxers haven't done overall, but definitely in the Mexican descent. So with that said, you got guys like, I think, Manuel Marquez, Canelo Alvarez now, Oscar De La Hoya. It's a handful. So Mikey Garcia is looking to become a 5th in the 5th weight class. So that would speak volumes for his legacy and his resume. So that's what he's looking to do. As far as the fight goes and style goes, I don't think that Mikey Garcia stands a chance against Terence Crawford. Just seeing how he struggled with the jab and seeing how he struggled with the speed that Jesse Vargas. The speed and the jab and the power of Jesse Vargas was giving him all types of trouble. Now I know people are going to say, well, he got a unanimous decision victory, but you got to watch the battles within the fight, right? You got to watch the little nuances and little things that take place within the fight. And in just watching that alone tells you that, like I said, he don't belong at the 47-pound division. Jesse Vargas is not the biggest 147-pound welterweight out there. But the jab and the speed of his jab was giving him problems. Can you imagine the speed and the angles and the jab of Terence Crawford? He's going to stop Mikey Garcia. Terence Crawford is going to stop Mikey Garcia. I believe there's a strong chance that Manny Pacquiao could beat him by, stoppage victory. Manny Pacquiao may come up off the gas as he's showing, obviously he's on the wrong side of 40, and he's showing that he's having stamina issues in the second half of fights. So if he don't do it in the first half of the fight, in the first 6 rounds, I don't think Manny Pacquiao is going to stop him, but he's going to win convincingly. With Terence Crawford is going to stop Mikey Garcia. Believe that. And Terence Crawford doesn't have an opponent. He says Mikey Garcia stated that he don't have an opponent. I don't have an opponent. If I can't tie down Manny Pacquiao, he stated that the fight that everybody wants to see is me and Manny Pacquiao. That's not true at all. That's the fight that Mikey and his team want, because Manny Pacquiao is a smaller welterweight and he holds a title. That gives him his biggest chance to become a 5th division world champion. And we've seen Manny Pacquiao knocked out before. Terence Crawford has never been defeated. Obviously, Errol Spence whitewashed Mikey Garcia. So, the best chance he has of becoming a 5th division and becoming a welterweight world champion is with Manny Pacquiao, who he has a size advantage over. But he doesn't have a power advantage, and he doesn't have the foot speed or the angle advantage, and that's the biggest thing. We saw at times yesterday Jesse Vargas' foot movement was giving him problems, and he used little to no foot movement. So imagine the foot movement and the hand speed with the power of Manny Pacquiao. So, like I stated, I believe that Mikey Garcia just doesn't belong at the welterweight division, but he wants to try his luck, and he's trying to be great. So kudos to Mikey Garcia. But as far as defeating, I believe that Manny Pacquiao will go the direction of taking on Mikey Garcia. Manny Pacquiao threw out names like Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, names of that nature. I don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. So I believe that Manny Pacquiao weighs out his options and looks at it. It's a big fight for him to fight Mikey Garcia. It's not the biggest fight. Obviously, that would be Errol Spence. And more than likely, I'm sure Al Heyman and the PBC and Fox, would much rather, make sure that Errol Spence is 100%. We haven't seen him in the ring since his car accident, so, not no disrespect to Danny Garcia, but it's more than likely you'll see Errol Spence in there with Danny Garcia. Don't throw him in there with a mega fight with Manny Pacquiao, because that's what that is. So more than likely you'll see him in there with Danny Garcia. So with that said, Manny Pacquiao just may take Mikey Garcia up on the offer. But as far as styles, Terence Crawford is going to whitewash Mikey Garcia, and he's going to stop Mikey Garcia. They knew this from when they were in the lower weight classes, and they know it now. It's just that now like I said, the weight is lifted off their shoulders. They're not worrying about taking a loss and things of that nature. Now they're just looking to gain as much money and build his legacy if possible. So they're going to take their chances with Terence Crawford. But like I said, Bob Arum needs to contact Eddie Hearn. They did business before. This is a fight that is easy to make. And go ahead and make this fight. I got Terence Crawford big time. Terence Crawford is going to stop Mikey Garcia within 6 rounds. It's a difference between Errol Spence's approach to fight Mikey Garcia and Terence Crawford. Errol Spence wanted to prove a point that he could outbox Mikey Garcia because people were saying that Mikey Garcia have a chance of outboxing Errol Spence. So Errol Spence chose to look to outbox Mikey Garcia. You could tell there was opportunity and time for Terence Crawford, for Errol Spence to press the issue and stop Mikey Garcia. He chose not to. That's not going to be the case with Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is going to stop him within 6 rounds. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.